everybody, welcome back. This is another location for the general chemistry labs that we have. In the front here, directly to the left, we have another safety station that has a safety shower, the safety eye wash station, as well as the fire blanket. On the opposite end, we have one of our seats that also has the eye wash station. Here, our drying rack. And then as we move forward, we have a couple of the chemical storage areas. We have two of the big flammable cases and two smaller ones down here that are also removable. So they actually have wheels so you can wheel them out and move them to a different location if need be. Because this is a smaller location, we have all of our glassware storage inside of the stock room and not in a separate room like in the other location. So all of our backup glassware is up here on the shelves. Everything in here is also labeled just as it is in the other locations. We have all of our equipment that the students may need as far as conductivity meters, pH meters, stopwatches, and anything else of that nature. We have all of our drawers labeled here as well, and it also has some of our extra equipment in there. As we move forward, we have another fume hood in here that also has the work in progress sign. This is where the lab personnel does all of their solutions and everything else that the students may need chemical wise inside of the fume hood. And under it is where we have our SSA area in this location. Again, this is where EH&S will come and pick up all of our waste containers that are full for disposal, and they would replace them with new ones. Through this door, we actually have our classroom, so we're going to go into that later. But for now, we have more of our chemical storage area. As far as our solids that we have, they're all stored on the shelves. And again, they are labeled for lab personnel use. We have our rack in this location for all of the workers that need to put all their PPE in this area. And then we have the remaining of our chemicals that we have stored. Like the other location, we do have office areas for the personnel that are working here. So this is the workstation for lab personnel. We have two computers in here. One's over here. And then we have another one set up over here as well. As we move into the classroom, we have all of the same materials in each classroom. The setup is different because of the nature of the room. This is where the students will enter. As soon as they enter, they have the area over here, which is the student backpack area where they're going to be putting all of their backpacks and all of their other things. And once they pass this caution tape, they should be dressed in their PPE, which is their lab coats, their closed-toed shoes, their goggles, and their scrub pants. In the front, we have another one of the Sandy kits that has the hand sanitizer, the natural cleaner, the gloves, and the paper towels. We have in the front as well is the spill kit response. So anytime a student spills anything, the TA knows that they come to the front and get the absorbents or any of the Spillex material to clean up the spills. Each table, just like the other room, is set up and equipped with their computers for the students to log on when they need to do spectrophotometry. Their own personal fume hoods that has all of the material, as you can see on the inside, that they're going to be using for this week. And the sinks in the middle of the tables, equipped with the eye wash and the gloves. In the front of the room, they also have all of their equipment. So they have their bins, which are in these drawers. No, that's not the bin. They moved it. They moved the bin here. We're going to cut that part out.
We can cut that part, it's fine.
In the front also, we have all their equipment, which is also labeled. So with the 6 groups, they all know where they get their hot stir plates from. They also have their stir plates and their hot plates inside of the fume hood. As we walk around to the other side of the table, here is where they have their glassware bins and their scales. On the outskirt of the room, we have our oven, which is for TA use only. So whenever the TAs need to use the oven, they will contact the lab personnel and we will turn it on for them and we'll turn it off for them before they leave. We also have our 4 vacuum pumps, which are set up along the sides of the room. So we have 2 on this side and we have 2 on this side. Also on the locations of the vacuum pumps, we have our stations where we have all of our gloves for the students. So they are on the table. And as we move towards the back of the room, we have our chemical area. So inside of the fume hood, you're gonna see the chemicals that are in use for this week, as well as the chemical storage area for the waste. So we have aqueous waste, organic waste, and solid waste. As you can see, the carboys are on top of the secondary base, which was in use this week. And then we have our solid waste, which is right here as well. In the back of the room, we have another station over here for the spill kit, which has all of the absorbent and the Spill-X material. We have our fire extinguisher, our fire safety blanket, our eye wash shower, and the eye wash lever. Oh, not the eye wash shower. We'll do that part again. I know how to edit. We're good. So they send the videos and out.
Yeah, I'll just upload it on the drive.
In this area, we also have our fire extinguisher, our fire blanket, our safety shower, and our safety eye wash. Over here is one of the exit doors. Specifically for this location, we make sure that the students only enter through the front, and if they need to exit, they either exit through the front or the back, so we can lock the doors whenever they're inside.